So today we're going to cook from Toni Tipton-Martin. We're going to cook from her new James Beard Award-winning book, Jubilee. Congratulations, Toni. Toni was a guest of ours on Top Chef when we did an Edna Lewis dinner, and she was lovely and knowledgeable. And this recipe looks really yummy. We're going to make chicken and dumplings, a classic South Indian dish. No, it's not South Indian. It's a classic dish from the South. Sorry. Southern dish, right? Anthony's from the South, so he's right now cringing behind the phone. First, let's make the dumpling dough. We're gonna do a couple of cups of just regular all-purpose flour. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. And half a teaspoon of some salt. I'm using kosher salt. Half a teaspoon of thyme. Okay, so this has just been sifted with the fork, and then we're gonna add some butter. The recipe calls for some chicken fat or hand drippings of chicken, and I just don't have that, so I'm gonna use butter. You just want to break up the butter. It should be cold. At least this is. And then just mix it in through. And then we're going to mix also some milk and eggs with it in a second. Half a cup of whole milk. I think that's like a little bit too much. That's not half a cup. Well, what am I gonna do? Put it back in there? I don't want to waste milk. Okay, that's good. Let's try half. I'm just cooking for my family. I would never do this if I worked in a restaurant. And I would never work in a restaurant because I'm not capable of that much labor. Those people work hard. You just want to mix it. And it's going to be stickier than normal dough, but you want to try to get it mixed just well without overdoing it. So Toni says to knead it like a pie dough for 5 minutes, but pie dough you don't usually overwork, just so it's smooth. Because this is what, we'll cut our little dumplings from. I'm going to pack this in some plastic wrap and put it in the fridge to chill while I get my chicken and gravy ready. Okay, so we're going to brown the chicken, but we're going to season it first and put some flour on it. So I have 2 teaspoons of salt. I have a half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of black pepper and half a teaspoon of paprika, I think. Somewhere around there. Yes, that's correct. So I have just seasoned this and mixed up as well as I could the paprika, salt and pepper. And now I am putting just 1/3 of a cup of flour. And you just want to make sure that's done too. And a lot of people will do this in a plastic bag or, paper bag like old 70s shake and bake chicken, which I think is great. But I just didn't want to waste the plastic, honestly. So I'm doing it like this. Now we're going to brown this chicken on both sides just for like 7 or 8 minutes. And then we're going to start cooking our veggies and our gravy. All right, I'm going to wash my hands. Be right back. I am melting half a stick of butter, 1/4 cup. You can also use olive oil. In fact, I think I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil mixed into this. And this is just to brown our chicken. We'll also be using the pan drippings from this to saute our veggies. You don't want to crowd the pan because you want the chicken to brown, not steam. Brown all the chicken on both sides, and now I'm going to put in our vegetables. It's onion, carrot, celery, and garlic, and a bay leaf. It's 1 cup of onion and half a cup of celery and carrot, I think. I don't have my glasses on, but. And as you're sauteing this, you just want to scrape up all those yummy brown bits from the chicken browning in here. I'm adding a little bit of salt to sweat the celery and carrot and onion. And I'm going to let it cook until it's softened. It's probably got about 3 or 4 minutes to go. And then we're going to add our stock, a little bit of white wine, and add the chicken back. To season it, we're going to use half a teaspoon of thyme. I don't think it matters. If you have fresh, use it, but I'm using dry. Toni says to add wine and chicken stock. I'm going to add the wine first. We have about half a cup of white wine. And we have some really nice scents there, if I may say so myself. And you want to, again, just scrape up any brown bits from the chicken and butter and oil.
All I got today, please. That's all I asked.
No one talked to her. Now we're going to put 4 cups chicken stock. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, and then I'm going to add the chicken back. Apparently, I was only supposed to add the bay leaf now, but it's been sauteing in there with the other vegetables, so I don't think it'll be a big deal. So the dough has been chilling for 30 minutes. I just want to show you what this looks like. It's been cooking for a good 40 minutes. It's looking beautiful. There's a good amount of gravy too, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to let this continue to cook, and I'm going to roll out dough for the dumplings, cut them into little 1.5-inch pieces, and toss them in there so they can cook and absorb all that delicious gravy. You want to roll it out to about 1/4 inch. And that is probably less than 1/4 inch, I would say. Well, over here it's fine. Okay. In front of it? Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Thank you. Can you now pick them apart slowly? Don't stretch them too much, okay? Because you want them to be equal. Thank you. So it looks delicious. It's been cooking for about 40 minutes. I'm just adding an additional 1.5 cups, which brings my total to 5.5 cups of chicken stock. If you like your gravy thicker, you don't have to add more. But since we're adding that looks beautiful. Since we're adding all of these, I want to make sure we still have a good amount of gravy. Ooh. That looks yummy. Look at this fish. Isn't that beautiful?
Can I try dumplings?
Yeah, let me just put the last ingredient in there. I'm just scraping the bottom. These are good. And look, you can see how the gravy's thickened up.
No.
You can really dance. Okay, I'm gonna add
Can I add it?
a
Can I
cup
add it?
of
Can I add
cream.
it?
Yeah, but add it slowly, yeah?
Okay.
Like, start there and kind of spread it all over. Good girl. That looks beautiful, Chris.
You wanna say so? Didn't even know yourself when she said so. If your phone